Hello everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Wokey, and I'm back with another Fake Grand Order video. Still a little bit stuffy, but it's okay, because it's Lotto Day. Except for it's not okay, I still find it kind of annoying. I'm not summoning, because I did my ZZZ Vivian summons, and they went very well. If you summon for Kashin Goji, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope you did well. But no, we're here to start doing the Lotto, and by start doing the Lotto, I mean reading through and playing through the story, which is the prologue, and then doing all the extra fights is what I plan to do. So, for the prologue reading and for the epilogue reading is likely just going to be me, but for the actual fights, I'll try and get my brother on here for them. But I think because they're not traditional fights, I probably don't need to bring them on here, and I can just suffer in silence. But whatever. For now, let's get started. He's right here. He's always there in the background, but there's a difference between being in the background and being kind of audible, and then also being actually able to be heard. Yeah, he said that's fair. Alright, so yeah, we're going to start the prologue. If you skip the prologue or you're too busy for the prologue and you just went straight for the Lotto, this is a great chance for you to read the story, for you to hear what the story is. So that's going to be what we're doing. Let's get right into it. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat because I'm going to be reading. I'll try not to do it too much, because it annoys me when I hear other people do it, so I assume it's the truth. I have returned, Master. I detect no hostiles in our immediate vicinity. It should be safe to proceed for now. Thanks, Danzo. I will remain vigilant for potential threats. I am sure Lord Kotaro will let you know if he finds anything as he scouts ahead. Now, if you'll excuse me. Ninja jump. Okay, everyone, let's keep moving. Okay. Wait, why are we making such a big deal out of this? It's just the simulator. I wouldn't be too sure about that, Chloe. We have plenty of data to show that the simulator isn't always totally safe. Sure, I doubt we'll end up dead, but there's still no telling what could happen in here. Think so? I'm not convinced. Come on, Chloe, don't be like that. Remember what Danzo and Kotaro said? Our job as servants is keeping Wokey safe. Doesn't matter whether it's the real life or the simulator. Or my cat Lucifer meowing at Luma. Alright, after dealing with the Lucifer situation, let's continue. It doesn't, right? What do you think, Miyu? I think you're right, Illya. Whoo! Okay, I've just gotta take this seriously, right? Oh, remember, the training doesn't end until we leave the simulator. We know. Good answer. Hehe. Hehe. You know, seeing Master with the girls like this reminds me of an elementary school teacher taking her class on a field trip. So does that make this a school camp kind of situation? Ah, I can hear the voiceover for the trailer already. Please don't make this weird. The woods are virtual, but the terror is real. Magical girls trapped inside, who will survive? How does that sound? I have no idea how to respond to that. Come on, Ruby, quit scaring me. I mean us. Guess this means I'll have to become a magical girl too. Oh hey, thanks for playing along, Master. Oh. Wokey, you're really pale. Now look what you did, Ruby. I was just kidding, although if we really do wander into, say, a singularity... Well, what happens next all depends on the Holy Grail now, doesn't it? Of course. Well, yeah, that's true. Excuse me, Master. Gasp. Ah, you scared me. Man, you ninja really are killer hiders. You look pretty nervous now, though. Lord Kotaro has just returned. I'm back. Be careful, Master. Did something happen? I couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, you can't see through that. We have an emergency situation. They hit the Pentagon. There's something happening in the simulator that wasn't programmed to happen. Like an enemy we weren't expecting? Exactly. Instead of the boars pre-programmed into the simulator, there's a squadron of dangerous-looking Karakuri up ahead. Karakuri? I think he means old-fashioned machines, like steampunk or something. The squadron is comprised of several humanoid Karakuri soldiers, as well as a few giant ones. There's also a shadow servant of an unknown class with them. Karakuri soldiers? Uh-oh. They're here! They're here! Several high-density magical energy signals are heading our way. One is definitely on par with a servant. Please get ready for a fight, Lady Miyu. Illya! I know. Okay, let's do this. We're all counting on you, Wookie. Be careful, everyone. We still know what we're up against. Understood. Here they come. Come on, I'll lead the charge. And then I assume I'm gonna use all 5 of them right here. No, okay, they don't let you. They don't force you, but they would like you to use one of them. Who's the best of these? Chloe? Probably Chloe. I mean, I can use Illya. Ilya's not bad, but I don't know if I'll need a... You're fighting an assassin, lancer, and caster. So none of these is the answer. We'll go with Miyu and then just not use her. Seems to be. Yes, I don't have anything to help with Grancy, so I'm just gonna use my QP farming team. She can chill in the background. Fuck! Okay, that's fine. They are. I'm saying fuck for another reason. No, it's more that I didn't take into account the idea that it would be multiple AoE units. When they're this low HP, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, so activate this, activate that, activate that, to make sure she doesn't fucking die. May as well activate that. There we go. It should be an easy kill, though. Big gun. Ooh, big mechanical spider. Spooky. This should be not hard. I mean, this would have been much easier if they had given me better cards for Klets. But this should be enough to just kill. Yep. You better target the assassin. Thank you. Adios, Saludo. Then hug the spider. Dead. Belanja. Very good job, everyone. Did I finish any other quests? Nope, I didn't. I did. Yes. Big fan of that. No fights in this one. Yup. Yup. Bam, 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 bam. Fire! Lady Chloe. Yeah, I know. What does she know? The magical energy signals are gone. It looks like we drove them off. Great work, everyone. That aside, I've never seen that shadow servant before. That's got to be the shadow of some heroic spirit. Well, yeah, no shit. You're probably right. But we've never seen that lady in Caldea's database before, right? You look at the database, Chloe? Are we allowed to do that? Who cares? Everyone! I just never bothered asking. They probably wouldn't care if we did. I guess, but I still don't think it's right to look at something like that without permission. We're not in school, Illya. Were you trying to be a teacher's pet? Shut up. You're just too much of a bad girl to know what's... Are you 5?
Yes.
Is she 5 years old?
Currently?
Yes.
Prisma...
Is Prisma Illya a fucking 5-year-old? Is that why?
She's 8.
She's 8? Okay. This makes that anime much worse, but also it at least makes me understand why she's acting the way she is.
She's either 8 or 10.
Okay, fine. 8 or 10 is about the round age I would have someone be talking like this. I'm getting confused because the Illya I know is 18.
Yes, the Stay Night Illya is...
Yeah, Fate Stay Night Illya is 18. And she looks exactly like Prisma Illya, but for some reason they just made that version younger. Donzo.
Satonai is our Illya. Regular Illya is Illya, but not our Illya.
Yeah. Donzo? Oh, it's nothing. Lady Donzo? Lord Kataro? Master, I thought perhaps I should keep this to myself, but I have decided to tell you. Nod. He nods. My memory circuits are incomplete. They remain broken even now. They say heroic spirits are summoned in their prime. Apparently, humanity has determined my prime to have been during my later years when I was on the verge of breaking down. As a result, I have difficulty trusting my memories. That being said, you think you know him? You think you might know who that shadow servant was? Yes. My image of them is very hazy. They seem to flicker in and out of my circuits like a mirage sliding from view when you're trying to focus on it. A left eye of crimson and a right of teal. I feel like I've seen that person somewhere before. I've maybe even met them. Well that didn't exactly give us a lot to go on. Indeed. Ruby! You watch your tongue too, Sapphire. Apologies. In the meantime, I'm going to contact the command room. Maybe these guys are trying to hack into Caldea's systems or something. No way. When did you learn so much of that kind of thing, Chloe? What, this? Everyone knows this kind of stuff nowadays, right, Miyu? Huh? Don't think it's strange if you don't, Illya, since you never felt a need to deal with it before. Why do I get the feeling you're just being nice? Okay, just hit this and... Command room here. How's the Forest March simulation going? Mash, you won't believe it. Illya's like 5 years old. I see. An unknown enemy force and a shadow servant, huh? Well, we haven't detected anything unusual on our end. So even if it's just a bug, it's within expected parameters? Well, I guess it's not impossible with a complex system like this. I wonder. Who knows? What would you have us do, Master? If you'd like to play it safe, we can always abort the march now. You want to abort? We've already come this far. Why don't we at least try getting out of the woods like we planned? True, there's no telling something unexpected might occur. Okay, for now, let's keep going. Smile. Yeah. Okay. And so, the party continued on its way through the forest. Eventually, they reached their destination. They expected to see the forest tree line and the gentle sloping hills beyond. Instead, an impossible sight lay before them. It's Takeshi's castle. A mysterious European castle. And barring the way to that castle was a Japanese castle, along with a series of deadly traps. They were getting ready for the most extreme challenge. I get the feeling we're in for a new festival. What is all this? Oh, jeez. Marvel at it. Illya Kazakar. So here's a fun thing that I didn't realize, because obviously the name of the thing in Japanese was Foon. Something something Illya's castle. Karakuri's Illya's castle. It's because in Japan there was a show. I guess it's sometimes, I don't know, whatever. There was a show called Foon Takeshi's Castle, which, if you've never seen the American version, it was over here as the most extreme challenge, the most extreme something, or ever MXC. It was the one with Kenny Blankenship and all that other stuff. But in the original Japanese title, most people just called it Takeshi's Castle. But in the front of it was Foon, which Foon means wind, and the way that they used it with an exclamation point, it meant storm. So Storm Takeshi's Castle. So they've decided to do a version of that, but not calling it Storm Illya's Karakuri Castle. They called it Marvel at It, which is an interesting translation on their end. I wonder if they... it's a curious translation of it. Not saying it's necessarily a bad one, but maybe it fits more with the festival theme or something.
No, in America it's just called Illya's Karakuri Castle.
No, they called it the Marvel at It.
Yeah,
that's where the food.
Name.
No, but they literally put it in the front of it. Is it? Did they not translate over that? I'll have to check.
Wonderful Foon Karakuri Castle. That was the prologue's name in Japan.
I'll check right here. But the name of the... Never mind. Give me a sec. Surprise Master? Isn't that... Your Satone, right? Someone said I said this fucking name wrong, and now I'm just gonna keep saying it wrong. Satonia, right? The alter ego? She looks so much like Illya. I think I might have said this before, but it's actually more the other way around. Oh, it's me from another... I mean, how nice to see so many adorable girls together. Not a bad lineup at all. Plus, now that I've set up so many obstacles, having a cute contestant should really up the appeal. By set up, you mean... So, you created all this, Satonia. Yes, that's right. I changed the simulator into a kind of bounded field. So good luck, since you won't be able to escape until you clear them all. Wait, huh? What did she just say? She said we won't be able to escape unless we clear them all. She sure did. I guess we're in one of those death game things now. Does nothing faze her? Okay, everyone, looks like we need to steel ourselves to get through this flint and steel. What do you sound so happy about all this, Ruby? Who, me? Not at all. You must be imagining it. Is it me, or does these stage have some aura about them as those enemies we just fought? Really, we got aura now? It's not just you, Master. I felt the same thing. These are the same kind of mechanisms that play in those Karakuri soldiers. Oh, you noticed. I'm the producer here, but it was another heroic spirit who did the work of actually putting it together. I remember thinking that Morgan's thing from a while back seemed like the fun, so I tried hiring a supervisor myself. Anyway, I'm sure you're gonna have lots of fun here. Make sure you all enjoy everything it has to offer, okay? ... Well, we have to escape this. We may as well have fun doing it. How are you just okay with this? Oh, geez. So this is the attitude that separates a veteran master from an amateur, but I still didn't expect a response like that. Oh, I know. Since you're all here, why don't I introduce you? This is my supervisor. Go on, say something. My brother's choking in the background. You okay?
I'm fine.
He's fine. Isn't that... Hey, that heroic spirit looks exactly like the Shadow Servant we saw before. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it does look like a 90% match. The transmission isn't enough for me to determine their spirit origin, though. Oh! My circuits! I remember now. It's them. This is amazing. No matter how their appearance may change, that glimmer in their eyes is the same as ever. Then you do know who that is, Lady Donzo. I do. That is the greatest sorcerer of Japan's Warring States period and an unparalleled Karakuri master. They were the one who worked with the first lord of the Fuma clan to make me. Does that mean that's your mom? That is Kashin Koji. My true name is Kashin Koji. She literally just said that. Their gaze was utterly without warmth. None of the warmth one would expect to see in a human being was anywhere to be found in those eyes. Felt just like looking into the eyes of a doll's eyes were hunting jaws. It was, in a word, creepy. Ruby, stop that. No narrating without permission. Oh my, I can't believe this. Lord Kashin Koji, I never thought I would get to see you again. It's me, Donzo! The very Kato Donzo you made. It's so good to see you again after all this time. Huh? Lord Kashin Koji? It wasn't much, but they averted their gaze ever so slightly. Or at least that's how it seemed to Donzo. Ruby! Okay, I think that should do it for introductions. Kinda weird, not gonna lie. Kinda sus. Now then, Master. Illya's Veal, Chloe. She used her full fucking name. Chloe, Miyu, Donzo, Kotaro. Kashin Koji and I will be waiting in the European castle. Your goal is to make it here safely. And along the way, we've prepared plenty of Karakuri stages for you, so I hope you enjoy. Peace. The transmission just cut out. It doesn't look like we can re-establish the line. Good to know, but right now I'm more worried about... Looks at Donzo. Why didn't Lord Kashin Koji say anything to me? Lord Kashin Koji? Lady Donzo. I know Lord Kashin Koji has a strong ties to you and the first Fuma Kotaro. I don't know why they're ignoring you now. So it seems we'll just have to ask them ourselves. At least that's the way I see it. What do you think, Master, Lady Donzo? I think you're right. Understood. Master, please forgive me. I am sorry you had to see that. Rest assured, I will clear every obstacle in our path with the power of this Kashin Mystic Code. We'll do our best too, right, Miyu? Right, Chloe? Uh-huh. Well, we've already come this far, so we might as well. Karakuri Death Game in the Dark Woods. What perverted Karakuri traps await our magical girls and their ninja companions? Nailed it. Perfect teaser. Anyway, I'm glad you're all excited about this. What was about the perverted Karakuri? I feel like you should put this wand of yours in jail, Illya. You're 8. Oh, we're getting a call from the command room. Hello, we've called the police on the magic stick that Illya seems to always carry around. Hello? Oh good, we're still connected. We've been monitoring the situation from here and we've learned a few things you should know. This deadly theme park Setonia has created as a minute singularity. Specifically, a minute singularity that developed within the simulator. Simulator or not, carelessness there could still lead to a loss of life. So please be careful as you make your way forward. Got it. Thank you, Senpai. As for the additional information, it's about the other servants. Uh-oh, you don't mean... Yes, Senpai, it's just as you fear. They seem to think this is some kind of festival. And they're all headed your way. I knew it! I'm so sorry, I tried to stop them, but they wouldn't listen. Yar, har, har, har. Oh god, one moment. Ah yes, I see what's going on here. It's basically an old-fashioned amusement park with some physical activity and traditional Japanese flair. They're quite big on Japanese culture here, aren't they? Yes! I see! No, wait, I don't see. It means you win if you can get past all the nasty-looking obstacles, sir. Oh, now I see. Well then, let's get going. Absolutely not, sir. Phooey. What, too chicken to give it a go, Gramps? That armor just for show? This is just a joust with a splash of pizzazz, right? Oh, you're Mordred, one of the Knights of the Round Table. I skew more towards treachery than justice, but yeah. Anyway, when you get right down to it, these things couldn't be simpler. If you win, you win. If you lose, you die. That's all there is to it, am I wrong? Ooh. Right, let's go, Sancho. Ah, sir is now unnecessarily fired up. Fair Mordred, you have my condolences. It looks like we got separated from Mordred. A bounded field, huh? In retrospect, perhaps we shouldn't have been so eager to activate the simulator and to hop on the bandwagon, so to speak. Well, now that we're here, I think we should first try to meet up with Master and see if we can escape. What do you all think? Who cares about a bounded field? Just smash the thing and be done with it. It seems you and I are on the same page, Sir Bedivere. I was just about to say the same thing. Sir Tristan, no! You're mixing up your inner monologue and your actual words. How do you even do that anyway? I have a mystic code I modeled after Murasaki Shikabu's thing. I take it you asked Sir Merlin or Lady Avalon for that? Well surmised, Sir Anne Lancelot. Even as a knight, there are times when your identity is best hidden. The tavern at night is a place for subtleties, after all. Sometimes one must hide one's true feelings. Others must brazenly shout them to the world. I see. Well, no more taverns for you, Sir Tristan. Bro's devastated. That aside, he wasn't entirely wrong. We could smash our way out of here if we wanted. But if we do that, we'll never get our hands on the Holy Grail. There's a Holy Grail mixed up in this as well? Then I suppose brute force isn't an option. Not if we want to properly resolve the singularity, right, Sir Lancelot? Right you are, Gareth. Yay! Oh god. Hey guys, listen to this. Rumor has it there's a Holy Grail up for grabs at the end of this course. Oh, is that so? Wow, really? We can get a Holy Grail just for having fun dodging death out here? Come to think of it, there was a whole Tam Lin Cup thing not too long ago. Man, Chaldea is great. You never know what crazy thing's gonna happen next. So this is a place to test our skills. Not bad. How about you, Nikiti? Think you can win this? I know I can. At least I could if the Yakshas were here. I wonder where they went. They were here a moment ago. Yaksayas. I chose to not say it right. I don't give a shit about the Holy Grail. I'm just here to crush everyone else, demolish the castle, and be done with it. Who cares what kind of fancy tricks they try? Their luck ran out the moment I got wind of this place. Haha, ain't that right, guys? I have no idea why we were paired together. True! True!
I can't even say a word.
I choose to believe that's all he says. But let's not... Alright, I'll say the full thing.
Is Kindness that much of an outcast that she's hanging out with Mr. Jekyll Frankenstein?
Yeah, apparently that's how much of an outcast Canis is. True, with your physical prowess, you could probably clear these hurdles easily, but let's not be too quick. Throw caution to the wind. The fact that there's a Holy Grail involved in this means that there are unlikely to play out straightforwardly. Nod. You guys are no fun. You think? Head tilts. You're throwing me off my game. Shit, I kinda hate that you guys are so casual with me. Special translation. That's all thanks to Mordred. Yeah, she may be right. Speaking of Mordred, I wonder where they are right now. Huh? You can understand her? Hmm? You mean you can't? Special translation. You can't? Hell no, I can't. Wait, does Mordred? So this entire time...
Lacosta's back, baby.
Lacosta's back. This takes me back. I just love events like this. The terror of stepping on the wrong stone and plunging into a lake. The fear of getting caught by the monster chasing you through the labyrinth. Then you can make your way through the underground, under the underground tunnel, pop out in front of the castle, and finish the whole thing off with a go-kart shootout. Fun for the whole family, beloved the world over, at least in recent years. I speak, of course, of Takeshi's Castle.
I was like, is she talking about Takeshi's Castle?
I was like, that's just Takeshi's Castle. That is quite enough of that. I swear, Lacosta, you really must learn to tamp down the madness in you. Special translation. Is she okay, Nero? Do not mind her, Unk. She just had a few too many mushrooms. Just don't mind her, Uncle. She just had too many mushrooms. Nero. Special translation. Oh, alright then. Come on. Come, let us win this event. Seems you are sufficiently motivated, Uncle. Very well then. Lacosta? Yes, ma'am. Let us be on our way. Well, we shall bring true elegance to these otherwise uncouth festivals.
Festivities.
Oh, same thing. Haha, it's good to see my beloved Rome breed children. So excited. That's the spirit, for this too is Rome. It is an expression of my boundless love. Wouldn't you agree, Rome? Read me. Heh, say no more, Rome. Read me. I can see it. I can see it all. I can see the horizon dyed red and golden, our glory shining bright and proud. This place shall be the beginning of a new period of human betterment, where people spring into action, life shines bright, and a new hope is born. In other words, this is Rome. I'm so moved I can barely stand. Haha, at ease, Rome. Read, my child. Show us the Rome that lies within you. It's all right. We will accept all as it is. Divine Father Romulus, unworthy though I may be, I shall do my utmost to live up to your expectations. They say I'm the worst SSR currently in the game, but I'll prove them wrong. I assume that means you want me to bring back the Holy Grail, yes? The Holy Grail? True, that too would be Rome, but... Forgive my misunderstandings. I simply do my best to clear the obstacles and not concern myself with anything else. Yes, this is... Well said, my child. This is Rome. Imagine having God standing over you.
You're God and the God's like other form.
Imagine having God and then God too, and they're both there judging and talking to you. I would lose.
You're the last person of the Roman Empire.
It would drive me insane. Okay, since I'm sure this won't be the last event of its kind, perhaps it's time we camp up with workout gear better suited for full-body athletics. While we're at it, we should make sure it's designed to show off every participant's good side. For that matter, if we're going to do this, we may as well make entirely new Spiriton dresses. At least that's what I think. How about you, Lady Cleopatra? You get it! So glad you understand, Miss Crane. Our usual outfits would be fine if we stuck to the sort of things you'd see in the Colosseums, but between this event and the last, we're clearly trending more towards full-blown extravaganzas with more variety than simple sword swinging. So yes, I do believe that if we're going to do events like these, we should create more outfits to suit them. Exactly! Just as I thought. I knew you and I would get along. And why wouldn't we? Well, you're Chaldea's top designer, I'm its top model. It was only a matter of time until fate brought us together. I can't believe it. I can't even get a word in edgewise. These two working together presents new business opportunities, but I can't get myself to be ahead of things and sign a contract with them. That's your wife, dude. I don't understand. How could I be overwhelmed by them?
It's aura.
Exactly, the aura. He's like,
he has big aura himself, and he's like, damn, they're out-auraing me.
They did out-aura him. Now, this is an event I can smell in the air. It smells crazy in here.
It smells crazy.
It smells crazy in here.
I'm not saying it's that big dude over there.
This is just my kind of competition. But this time, I am just another participant. I need not hold back on my Eastern colleagues' behalf. Let's go out there and show them what we're made of. Right, Satanta? Satantata. I said, right, Satanta? Which of us are you talking to? Damn. Wacky hijinks. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Just float to the end.
You can't just... How about you, Jason? Do you think you'll be able to fly straight to the Holy Grail? What? Hell no. How would I even do that? Are you stupid or something? Are you a child? You're a child! There are at least as many death traps here as there were last time. No one in their right mind would go in there by choice. In fact, you know what, Voyager? I want you to go slap a sign that says idiot on the back of anyone about to try this. So you're gonna watch, Jason? That's really too bad. Bring out the chair. What's wrong, Jason? That hardly squares with the captain of the Argo I remember. Brother is right, Jason. In my memories, you... Well, you may not have been confident, Captain, but you certainly kept every day interesting. Where'd you two come from? Ooh, the shiny twin stars. Are you here to help Jason? I don't know about that. No, it was your voice we heard.
There's a lot of fucking Aryan in this room.
There is. Jason's presence. This is Team Aryan. Jason's presence here is merely a coincidence. He just happened to also be a blue-eyes white guy with blonde hair. Still, if our former captain is asking, I suppose we could agree to a temporary alliance. Emphasis on temporary.
Deadly.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me ask? Because I sure didn't. But brother, weren't you telling me earlier that you were planning to help Jason out? Pollux. Yeesh. Well, with you guys here, I guess we might actually have a shot at winning this. But we're just going to compete normally, got it? If it gets even at least a bit dangerous, I'm out. So you've got to let me off, and when that happens, okay? No, wait. So you've got to let me off, and if and when that happens. I didn't see the if. Okay? Heh. You got it. Smile. Well, now it looks like everyone's bringing their A game. I'd expect no less of Chaldea's roster of history's greatest heroes. Their nose for battle and lust for victory are palpable, truly an example of how heroes everywhere ought to be. Perhaps we could learn a thing or two from them ourselves? Ha ha ha. That's rich coming from you of all people. Look how easily you slid right back into color commentary. I appreciate how sharply you maneuver yourself behind the scenes. It's inspiring. Now on a different note, Let's get some impressions from our guest commentator. Father? His dad is here? Father, I'm afraid I don't know who you're... Father, I'm afraid I don't know why you're calling me that. I'm Kay Rasputin, and I'm only here to help comment on today's proceedings. Thank you for having me. Kay Rasputin, huh? Double take. Alright, tell us a little about yourself then, Kay. I'm a simple man leading a simple life. Most days I rise with the sun and work hard, pray, give thanks for the day's sustenance, and go to bed. However, I'm also a big fan of the martial arts and watching sports in general. It's wonderful how we have so many streaming options these days. There's always something to watch. At one point, I started making daily videos, providing commentary for various sporting events. Before I knew it, I became known as the Minister of Commentary. And now I'm lucky enough to be given guest commentary here. What an inspiration it is to be at this Novum Chaldea festival, witnessing the enthusiasm of fellow heroic spirits. Fighting spirit is arguably one of the most primal passions we possess. And I, for one, look forward to standing close enough to those flames of passion to get singed. Oh ho. I see.
That was a hard one to keep in.
It was 100% very hard. I'm only just realizing how expertly you dodge saying anything about your background or your real profession. I'll have to remember that myself. One should never speak too much about oneself when listening to another's problems. It is the problems, not the listener, which matter most, yes? Whoever Kay Rasputin here may be is less important than how well he can explain things for us. Wouldn't you agree, Taigon Wong? Ha ha ha. Huh? What are those people already doing here at the goal? How'd they get past the Karakuri stages? They just showed up out of nowhere and built a broadcasting stand without asking? Well, I guess these things happen. As long as we don't count them as having cleared the course, I guess I could make an exception this one time. Glance. Yes, young miss! Do I have something on my face? No, it's nothing. Hey, we got away with it. See, kids, this is why it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. Alright, let's take a look at the stages near the castle. Oh, look, there. Servants getting ready to act as obstacles for the competitors. Let's see, how does this relay thing work? Let's see, how does this relay thing work again? Ah, there we go. Can you hear me? Loud and clear, Taigong Wong. Hello, everyone. It's your favorite little sister, Lady Avalon. Behind me, you can see various servants, Sitonia approaching ahead of me, to serve as obstacles for the contestants. Understood. Come, let us prepare to welcome our guests.
Full fucking name?
Yes, Lord Taijima. I look forward to it. I figured this kind of stuff was only for the youngsters. But if Taijima's out here, I can't just stand on the sidelines sipping tea now, can I? I'm bald.
I'm bald as
I'm bald as fuck. Let's do this. Well, I'm certainly glad to have you out here with us, Lord Buramasa. This should be fun. I look forward to taking out challengers together.
The most Ishin lines in years.
It's true. Come, let us give it our all. It's like Team Japan over there. Impregnable! Impregnable! Ironclad. Perfect. Defense. Fantastic. We three as the Shield of Chaldea are perfect in sync. We will fulfill our assigned roles and stop any would-be intruders in their tracks. I am more of a wielder of a sword than shield, but very well. I too am inspired after hearing that. I will be glad to join this fight as a member of the shield team. Come, my comrades, and let us protect the castle together. It's not every day we get a lineup like this. I'll have to take a photo later. Oh, I see. The challengers certainly have their work cut out for them. What do you think, Lord Merlin? It is an unusual lineup, but I means a bad one. Between the three of them with their brains and their bronze in equal measure, I certainly wouldn't want to have to face them. Still, conventional wisdom says that focusing on defense is a suboptimal way to play in events like this. Any thoughts on that, Lord K? It all depends on the rules. If the opponent's mistakes lead to points being scored, then playing defense is a slow but sure way to get on the attack. The key thing to remember here is that none of these three are solely focused on defense. They have plenty of offensive capabilities to employ as they like. Fantastic seeing three heroic spirits of such different backgrounds coming together like this on a dream come true. I know this would never happen, but looking at them, I can't help but imagine what it would be like to be that team's coach. A lot of man in there. What are we even doing here? You took the words right out of my mouth. One moment you're gawking at that Japanese killing machine inventor we heard would be here. And the next, we're on obstacle servant roster. This is the last thing I needed today. I'm just waiting until I can finally go home. Huh? Well, that's not how I remember it. If anyone was gawking at that inventor, it was you. What was that? I have a pistol. Roll call. Rinder. Present. Hilder. Present. Run. Present. Ortlinde. Present. Iris. Present. With me here, that makes 6. Gosh, this is amazing. I never thought we'd ever get a chance to fight together like this. Yeah, those Holy Grails sure are something. Having all 6 of us out at once like this would usually be impossible. It should be a good experience for all of us, especially once we sync our memories. For sure. It's really nice being able to do something together like this. That look on your face tells me you just wish Master was here too, am I right, Thrud? Huh? Is that true, Thrud? Of course not. Now stop joking around and let's get in formation already. Yay! Formation. I love forms. Okay! Ho ho. At ease, embodiment of the heavens and proxy of the underworld. You may not know Chaldea's Nitocris like I do. As far as I am concerned, each of you is every bit as much Nitocris as the other. Relax, I will allow this. In fact, I will even allow you to treat me not as Ozymandias, king among kings, but as a younger brother figure. I see. I'm glad to hear that, indeed. I do think of you as a younger brother. So Eep. You there, Archer, how dare you? In this spirit origin, I am essentially the avatar of Lord Anubis himself. I will not tolerate any insolence. Bear that in mind and be sure that sort of thing does not happen again. Sorry about that, I just couldn't help it. But while we're on the subject, can I at least say one thing? What is it? I think it'd be better for you if you didn't keep trying to act like a big shot all the time. Just be yourself. I bet that's what the Pharaoh guy would prefer too. Silence. I am always myself. Got fucking told. Well, well, this looks like it's going to be a very fun team up. Thumbs up. He spoke for me. I don't see what's so fun about it myself. But I suppose it'll be easier for the four-legged beasts to deal with us than human heroic spirits. Oh, I love wolves. I used to ride them up in the mountains all the time. There. Come here, boy. What do you drink, wine? Raise his hand eagerly. I was talking to the wolf, not you. Oh. Turns away in disdain. Oh, you're no fun. Oh, well, that's okay. I think we're all going to get along just fine.
She's like the tiniest thing there.
She is. Wow! As you can see, the obstacle servants are ready and raring to go. It should be quite a fight. I don't envy the challengers, that's for sure. Good luck, everyone. That goes double for you, Master. Be very careful you don't end up dead, okay? Maybe we should look into backing up the bounded field. I'm getting a little bit scared myself. I think I'll talk to Caster. Wow! Caster Cook.
Oh, so we're spoiling. This is for everyone? We're just gonna say his name is Odin?
No one made it this far. Oh, don't worry. I always put down a dream. Safety over any dangerous situation, dangerous events like this. It's a pretty big spell, so I can't use it all the time, but you should always be prepared, yes? I see. So if something goes very wrong, so I'll turn out to have only been a dream, maybe I can only imagine what kind of karmic debt that sort of spell racks up. Looks like everyone's ready to go. This should make for a good obstacle course. Huh? What is it, Kashin Koji? Huh? You think this might have gotten out of hand? I don't know about that. Yeah, I mean, he fucking said Odin. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, that's like, someone could fucking join the game, and then it's like, that's like 400 hours of reading later, and it's pretty fucked up. You're worried because Danzo is taking this more seriously than you expected? I see. Well, then I don't mind explaining everything from the start. That's still too embarrassing? You'd rather wait until you can face her properly? I see. I'm gonna say nothing then. I wonder what's going on with that Karakuri lady there. Perhaps she's less mechanically refined than we were led to believe. That's certainly possible. Thank God for not. Oh, I'm glad that you didn't have anything for me to say. I'm looking up karate tapes.
The Pat McAfee?
He is the Pat McAfee. It looks like. It looks like there are already a lot of servants taking part in this obstacle course. But I'm guessing we're going to participate as our own team, right? Of course. There we go. Understood. No matter the foe or obstacle ahead, we shall overcome them all and make our way to Kashin Koji with you, Master. You heard the ninja. Illya, it's time to get ready for a nice fun death game. Why are you so excited about a game where we could literally die? Well, I guess we do still have to do something about this singularity, so I'll do my best, Wookie. Miyu, Chloe, will you two help me too? We don't really have a fucking say in this situation, Illya. Don't worry, Illya, if you're gonna give this your all, I'll be right there with you. Sure, besides I am your big sister, so it's only right that I help my little sis out now and again. What? I don't remember agreeing that you were the big sister. Alright. Let's go clear every last one of these stages. Yeah! Yeah!
I'm here too!
I made it all the way to the end of the booth! Now everyone is me!
And that was the only chapter till the ending.
Yeah, but they're usually really fucking long. It'd be so funny if I got like the game has been completely skipped over. No, okay, no, we're good. I'm gonna have to do some of these because it's getting to like to the time where someone would be coming home and I need to actually edit this. Participants are always welcome, anyone who can join, so don't hesitate. Satonia up in the side up there. So yeah, I will do a video doing some of these other ones, don't worry about it. Huh? Morgan and Tamlin were sighted in the stands? Seriously? Oh, that's Merlin. Seriously? That was my announcer voice. I can't do that voice. If you're wondering why I was doing that voice, it was to hide the fact that it wasn't. He put on a fake voice. Yeah. I didn't know he would talk for so much.
Oh, he's a guest commentator.
It's true. All right, everyone. That's it for today's video. Join back tomorrow for more. I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Peace out. Say goodbye, boy.
Goodbye.
Peace.